If your phone had a heartbeat, you'd never sleep again because it never stops. Ping, buzz, scroll, click, endless stimulation, endless urgency. It's not a tool anymore, it's a tether. Every second it demands something from you. Your eyes, your thoughts, your time. You try to focus, but your brain is glitching, not because you're lazy, not because you lack discipline, but because you're being hijacked on purpose. This isn't just distraction, it's engineered addiction. And we wonder why we can't stay present, why we can't finish a page, a task, a thought, without checking if we've been liked. But here's the twist. You don't have to live like this. Let's fix it. We're not distracted by accident. We're distracted by design. Your phone isn't just a device, it's a slot machine in your pocket. Every swipe a gamble, every ping a lure, every scroll a carefully calculated trap. Because here's the truth, every app you use is a lab-tested dopamine machine. You're not the customer, you're the product. And your attention, that's what's being sold. They've hired neuroscientists, behavioral psychologists, and UX designers not to help you focus, but to fracture it. To steal just 5 more seconds, then 5 more. Every color you see chosen to trigger desire. Every ding you hear timed for maximum interruption. They study your pause time, your eye movement, your dopamine spikes. You're not just using the app, you're in it. Being observed, modified, hooked. You think you have free time. You don't. You're just being mined for minutes, monetized moment by moment, and we've learned to call that normal. But the worst part, it's not just about the time you lose, it's the mind you lose. Asterisk, you can feel it, can't you? That subtle erosion. Less focus, more noise. You start 5 things, finish none. You reread the same sentence 3 times. You pick up your phone without meaning to, and half an hour later you forget why you did. Always tired, never present, half live, half alert, but never really here, and we wonder why we feel burnt out by noon. You don't suck at focusing. You're not broken. You're not lazy, you've just never had to defend your attention before, and now you're living in a world where every second, something is trying to take it. We were taught how to read, write, solve equations, but no one ever taught us how to guard our minds, how to stay rooted in one thing, how to say no to 1,000 tiny temptations that live in our pocket. So we drift from tab to tab, app to app, one task here, another task there. We open 10 windows and close the day feeling like we did nothing. And then comes the shame. We blame ourselves. We call it laziness. We say we're just not disciplined enough, that we should be able to do this, that other people seem to be managing, so what's wrong with me? Here's the truth. There's nothing wrong with you. Your brain is doing what it was designed to do: chase novelty, respond to noise, avoid discomfort. But now, those instincts are being weaponized against you. Because you're not fighting your brain, you're fighting an entire industry built to outsmart it. Billion-dollar platforms, algorithms designed to hijack your impulses before you even notice. Endless loops of micro-rewards that make 2 hours feel like 2 minutes, and leave your brain scattered like broken glass. You're not weak, you're outgunned. And the cost, it's not just your productivity, it's your peace, your presence, your ability to think deeply, to feel fully. But here's the good news. This isn't your fault, but it is your fight. And now that you see the game, you can start playing by your own rules. It's time to stop blaming yourself for being human in a system designed to exploit humanity. It's time to reclaim your mind, your focus, your hours, your life. Let's talk about how. Focus isn't about forcing yourself, it's about removing what's in your way. You don't need more willpower. You need less noise. Because your brain isn't broken, it's just overwhelmed. And the world isn't slowing down, so you have to build a shield. Here's the truth. Distraction doesn't happen randomly. It's designed, and so is your environment. If you don't design it with intention, it will be designed against you by default. So start simple. Turn off notifications, not later now. Not just mute them, kill them. Your phone doesn't need to light up every time someone likes your breakfast. Delete one app, just one. The one you keep opening without thinking. If it's not helping your future, it's feeding your fracture. Put your phone in another room when you work. Not in your pocket. Not flipped over, out of reach, out of sight. And if that sounds small, good. That means you can actually do it. Not next week. Today, number 30-day detox. No grand productivity system, just a shift in space, in silence, in choice. Because here's the key. Friction is your friend. If distraction is one tap away, you'll tap it, without thinking. Without meaning to, again and again. But if it takes effort, you'll pause, you'll think twice. And sometimes, that's all you need to regain control. Because your environment is always doing one of 2 things. It's either protecting your focus, or selling it to the highest bidder. So ask yourself, which one are you living in? Which one are you building? Because focus isn't just about attention. It's about intention. And you can start protecting yours, one choice at a time. Attention is your most valuable currency. More than time, more than money. Because wherever your attention goes, your life goes. And yet we give it away. For free, to every ping, every scroll, every endless loop of content that leaves us emptier than we started. But what if you stopped? What if you started treating your attention like it mattered, like it was sacred? like it was yours to give, not theirs to steal. The goal isn't perfection. You'll still slip. You'll still open that app by reflex. You'll still get pulled in sometimes. But that's not failure. That's feedback. Because the real win is awareness. To know when the algorithm is winning. To notice when your thoughts aren't your own. To feel that itch and pause instead of react. To know when it's time to log off. Even when it hurts. Even when you want just 5 more minutes. Even when you feel the pull and walk away anyway. That's power. That's presence. That's you remembering who's in control. Because real focus doesn't feel like struggle. It feels like peace, like clarity, like being fully here instead of everywhere else. It's the stillness beneath the noise, the calm beneath the chaos, the part of you that's not just consuming life but living it. Your brain wasn't built for constant inputs. It was made for depth, for flow, for connection, for moments that don't need to be recorded because you were there. For them, the world made you forget that, but now you remember. And that awareness, that choice, that's how you take your mind back, one moment at a time, one boundary at a time, one act of presence over panic. That's the power shift, not just logging off, but waking up. You're not broken, you're not lazy, you're just overstimulated, and that's not your fault. But now you get to decide what happens next. Start small. Start now. One notification silenced, one app deleted, one moment fully yours. Because this isn't about going off, it's about coming back to yourself, your thoughts, your focus, your peace. And the truth is, in a world built to distract you, focus becomes a superpower, not because it's flashy, but because it's rare and powerful and deeply, deeply human. So take a breath, mute the noise, and reclaim what's always been yours, your mind. If this helped you, share it with someone whose brain feels tired too. And if you want more calm, sharp truths like this, you know what to do. Subscribe, not for me, for you and the quiet part of you that's ready to be heard again.